shock of having one of the local children murdered hit the town hard. Talk spread quickly about the Tin Can Man and his knowledge of the body's whereabouts. In the best tradition of ordinary people, 2 and 2 were added to get the most satisfactory number going, and that number said that the Tin Can Man was the next best thing to an outsider. By 11 a.m, most of the town was sure they had killed the girl. Numbered amongst them was Jane's boss, Inspector Graham Carney. He interviewed the vagrant at his hospital bed and, whilst unable to squeeze a confession from him, found his answers sufficiently weird and evasive to warrant further close examination. When medical staff confirmed that the Tin Can Man could leave that day, he placed him under arrest. By 3 in the afternoon, when Jane began her shift, the Tin Can Man was sitting in the cells. Jane went down to see him. "Are you okay?" He nodded. "Safe here," he said, and smiled. "Can you show them what you showed me?" He shook his head sadly. His eyes seemed to reflect so much pain and knowledge. "You're special," he said. She stared at him for a long time, trying to shape the words that would voice her fears. "You said you smell demons," she finally managed. He met her gaze steadily, and Jane could not see a trace of madness in his eyes. "That's right, look like men, but demons." That made sense. Somebody wandering around with horns and a tail was apt to stand out in the crowd. Jane smiled despite herself. "You're laughing at me," the Tin Can Man sounded hurt. "No, not at all. You are asking me to take some giant leaps here. I'm just trying to keep my sanity." "You smelt it," he said. "Yes." Okay, so that's an excerpt from my book, The Tin Can Man, which is in dark, weird stuff, which is available through Amazon and Lulu Books. It's currently available in paperback form. It should be available in ebook form shortly. You can get the ebook through Lulu. I wouldn't recommend doing that if I were you. But if you're happy with Lulu and you know how they work, well, that's fine. So the Tin Can Man I'm pretty proud of the story. I think it's a pretty good story. It's inspired by a local vagrant in my area, or the area I was living in at the time, and the story springs off that. So if you like it, have a look at my website, markhodgetts.com/books, and you'll see some more information about it. Thank you.